Hello, my peeps. So I wanted to get on tonight because I was thinking about, I haven't posted today and I wanted to post something, and something struck me today as I was reading through my Facebook news feed. And it's something I want to share with you guys, and I want to get kind of your take on it. I would love to know, because most of the women that are in this, we have all women in my group, and most of us are over 50. And a person posted on Facebook, and she posted that she's struggling with dealing with her age. And she posted that it makes her sad, that she gets really depressed because every year she gets older and she just realizes that she doesn't have much time left. And it is really occupying, obviously if she posted on Facebook, it's occupying a lot of mind space for her. And it just made me really sad. I read it and I thought, and she was like, does anybody relate to me, or is it just me? And then some women were chiming in that they like relate and they understand, and they're depressed too. And I guess I'm really happy that I don't feel that way, but it made me really sad for her. And I thought, how many people out there are feeling like that? I mean, I know that getting older is hard because it's like we have less time. And I'm going to be 60 next birthday, and I couldn't be more like excited about life and more feeling just like the sky is the limit and how much there is for me to do yet in this life. And so when I read her post, I was like, how can I help people realize? And if she just needs to change her mindset, because why live in the headspace where you're feeling like you only have this much time left? Because that is then what you're dwelling on, and what you're bringing into your life is like this limitation mindset, and this limitation of like you only have so much time left. Well, if you think you only have so much time left, guess what? You probably only have so much time left. But like somebody said today, we were talking about one of my coworkers, his dog died, 19 years old. And it was like a medium-sized dog. It wasn't like a little dog. And one of the other people, like, developer kind of type persons, he's like, that's like 140 years old. And I was like, I'm going to live to be 140. Like, why fucking not? Excuse my French, but sometimes you need to say that word to like create an impact. And I'm trying to create an impact here because I don't want anybody who is in their 50s to think about the end. I want you to think about the beginning. Like, think about, like, you're about ready to probably, like, work less and enjoy life more. And, like, there's so much that you can be doing to contribute to this world and to leave a legacy. And so, like, I'm just getting started. I mean, at 55 years old, I decided to become a Beachbody coach, and it's been super life-changing for me because it's helped me with mindset. It's helped me surround myself with like-minded people about, like, feel like, like, let's be healthy, let's be happy, let's be like let's help each other, let's build a legacy for ourselves, let's help other people, let's give back. I mean, there's so much in life. I feel like, hey, maybe I didn't figure this out when I was 30, but like I'm figuring it out when I'm 50. And then it gives, when you have a passion and a purpose, it gives you something to live for. If you don't have that, then yeah, you're probably facing the end of your life because there's nothing for you to latch on to be passionate about. And so it made me sad to read that, but then it gave me a fire to like want to get on here and talk to you guys and say, like, don't think like that. Don't. Because when you think like that, the universe is a funny thing. When you think a certain way, the universe brings you more of that. So if you're thinking of if you're limiting yourself and limiting beliefs, then that's going to happen. So think about, oh my gosh, The world is my oyster. Like we as 50 some women have the wisdom of this history that we've lived, and we have the ability to learn. We have our amazing minds and this amazing perspective that we've gained through the years of having jobs and having children and having marriages, maybe more than one. But like, you know, I'm just going to give you a little example. So my husband and I had an argument last night. We seldom argue, but we had an argument last night, and we dated in college. Even though we didn't marry, I married somebody else, was married for 25 years. He never married, so he's got his own set of problems. But anyways, that's just funny. And so we got back together when I was 47 and he was 49. And then we've been married. And so we you know, it was like, yeah, he wasn't used to compromise, and it was like kind of like breaking a wild horse, but we never argue. And so last night we had a little bit of argument, and within 10 minutes it was resolved. And I'm like, you know, this is pretty amazing that like we can do this, but this is because like we have this history. I have this history of like just learning and getting better and knowing how to communicate and getting through stuff. And like I was like so happy that like I was like, gosh, like we've matured. Because when we were in college, we would like break up for 3 months. And so, you know, I mean, this is just like, I'm just a little bit on a rant here, and I just want to tell you that if you think that you're at the end of it, then like call me. Let's get on the phone. Let's get on the phone. I want to get your head straight. It's not. You are just beginning. You are just beginning, and you need to get off the like woe is me train, and you need to like get on the like I am awesome and like I can do anything train. Like seriously. I mean, I mean, other than some like chicken neck here, like rooster neck or whatever it is, like I feel like I'm in my 30s. I feel no different than back then, only better, because I feel more confident. I feel like this, you know, what coaching has given me is a realization that I can learn new stuff. I can start from scratch. I can I can like work out in my house. I can learn social media. I mean, it's like crazy what like picking up something and running with it can do for you. Whether it's coaching, whether it's just like picking up, like what have you loved in your life? Like what is it that has like made your heart skip a beat? What it is, like, you know, what is it that like, you know, if you don't know what you're passionate about, then figure it out. Like figure it out. There are books out there, and I can give you some recommendations, but you are one life. Well, you know, honestly, I think you have more than one life, but you only have one that you remember. And so it's this one. And so like, make it like a great one. And if it's been shitty before now, you have a great opportunity. And if it's been great, you have an opportunity to make it like 10 times greater. Like, so like, you know, I'm glad that I read that post, because it motivated me to just like get in people's face and say, wake up. Like it can be different. Like stop, get yourself in a new headspace and make it so worthwhile. Like I'm turning 60, and I feel like it's just I feel like, you know, my 50s have been my best decade by far. And I think my 60s are going to be even better. So like I'm so excited to turn 60. Why can't everybody be excited to be turned 60? Like, cause they're just like in the wrong mindset. So get in the right mindset. So I would encourage conversation here. I would love to hear how you feel about aging. Tell me how you feel about aging. Is it scaring you? Is it worrying you? Is it exciting you? Is it like, where are you in your life? You know, and what are you thinking about? Because, you know, if you're thinking like the end is near thoughts, like, we need to change that. We need to change that. And if you're not healthy, that is totally on you. Totally on you. Don't say you can't get healthy. You just need to make a decision and do it and get healthy. So it's not complicated. It just takes a decision and a commitment and dedication, and to hang around with like-minded people. That's what I do. I hang around with like-minded people. And this is like great because they motivate me and encourage me. And most of them, honestly, are at least 20 years younger than me. So, and that helps a lot. So it's hard to find people like me in my 50s. But anyways, they're out there. And if you are not one of them, you can become one. I'm just telling you. So anyways, Thursday rant over. All right. Love you guys. Bye.